Thank you for watching part 2 of understanding chemical addiction, and that it is both predictable and progressive. Hi, my name is Matt with Reach Recovery, and today we're going to be talking about part 2 of understanding chemical addiction. Chemical addiction is both predictable and progressive. Let's take a look at Proverbs 23:29 through 35. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who linger over wine, who go to sample bowls of mixed wine. Do not gaze at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly. In the end, it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. Your eyes will see strange sights, and your mind will imagine confusing things. You will be like one sleeping on the high seas, lying on top of the rigging. They hit me, you will say, but I am not hurt. They beat me, but I don't feel it. When will I wake up so I can find another drink? So even then, after reading Proverbs 23, we can see that the alcoholic of that day, over 3,000 years ago, still has the same issues that the alcoholic of today has. Chemical addiction is predictable. In the same way, if we find that a person is chemically dependent, we can predict what will happen if the person continues to use chemicals. That person will run the course of the social, dependent, and addictive stages. Chemical addiction is also progressive, which means getting worse. It also affects us physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. The major problem with addiction is that it affects us physically last. Unfortunately, by the time the addict realizes this, it has already affected their body and has led them into the fatal stage of addiction. Eventually, the addict reaches a physical plateau in their addiction. They have built up a tolerance to the drugs that they have used. They may remain there for months or even years, but their body will continue to deteriorate. The effect upon spiritual, mental, and emotional characteristics do not seem to reach a plateau, and they deteriorate continuously. Therefore, they are more likely to have progressed, and the addict does not seem to get the help that they need. This creates a sense of hopelessness, and the addict finds the use of chemicals their only way to cope.